Hey, this is Barry and Holly of the WQSP Morning Show. Thank you for listening to our podcast, and we want to say a special thank you to our sponsors. Does your home need a freshen up? Aqua Bright Exterior Cleaning's team of experts uses top-of-the-line equipment to gently wash away dirt, mold, and grime, revealing the original beauty underneath. Whether it's high siding, dingy driveways, or weathered decks, Aqua Bright Exterior Cleaning brings your home back to life. Licensed and insured, give Casey a call, 256-673-8519, or find them on Facebook. Aqua Bright Exterior Cleaning for your best price, guaranteed.
What a glorious day.
It's time to rise and shine and get your morning started with Alabama's award-winning morning show.
I got this feeling inside my bones.
Broadcasting live from high atop Alabama's beautiful Sand Mountain.
Howdy, you crazy nuts, you!
Off from my city, off from my home.
Please welcome your hosts, Barry.
I like it. I like it. We like it.
He's seriously crazy. You know that.
You pooped in the refrigerator and you ate the whole wheel of cheese? Actually, I'm not even mad. It's amazing.
I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet.
And Holly.
Peanut butter! You want to know something weird I do with peanut butter? I like to put it with 2 pieces of bread and jelly.
That's not weird.
But I put the bread in the middle.
Good morning at 6:06. It's a beautiful day. It is cold. I hate cold. I want what we had a few weeks ago when the overnight lows don't go below 60.
See, I like it because I'm all cuddled up and cozy in my little sweatshirt.
So what happened to your quilt jacket?
Well, my quilt jacket is at home because it was worn yesterday, so it's in the dirty clothes.
So today you're going with the...
Got like a seafoam green.
Seafoam?
Yeah, a seafoam green pullover, quarter zip. You know.
Good. Yeah.
Cozy.
I've got the QSP t-shirt on.
I have a QSP t-shirt on.
Because we're shooting a video today. Today we're actually doing it.
Okay, today we are doing it.
All right, Devin, don't forget.
Devin, don't forget, at 10 o'clock, sometime around 10 o'clock, we will be going live. And we will be going through... is it a maze?
A bunker. It says
a
like
bunker.
A haunted bunker at
a
Alabama
bunker.
Firearms Academy in Boaz. And they're giving us guns, but they're not real
shoot
guns.
Gel balls.
Shoot gel balls, which I understand those also hurt.
That's what Harlow said. I don't know. She said, Mama, don't stand close to him.
We're about to find out in a few hours. Can you handle it?
I don't know. I'll probably cry.
Yeah? Are you bringing extra protection, like a shield or...
No, see, I think that I'm going to blast you and you're going to feel bad and not want to shoot me back.
Yeah.
Because if I cry or give you these eyes...
I would have to.
Look at these eyes one more time.
Oh, it's like a puppy dog.
I know. If I give you those eyes, then, I don't think you'll shoot me.
I'd have to turn and shoot Devin.
There's the eyes again.
I'd definitely have to shoot Devin.
No, you can't shoot Devin.
Because it's his,
you can't shoot
his academy.
Just shoot yourself.
Okay.
Just shoot down at your feet.
Yeah. But anyway, I think this weekend they're going to be opening it up for the public.
Yeah.
And we're giving it a test drive, test run.
And we're giving you guys first sneak peek of it. It's going to be so much fun.
I have no idea what's inside there.
We have no idea. We
don't know.
That what we do know is that there's going to be jump scares.
Yeah.
And I'm not good with jump scares.
No.
I have a very sensitive trigger.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I mean? It's really easy for me to be scared and jump and scream.
You walk in front of me then.
No.
You're shooting me in the back of the head.
I am not walking in front of you. You were going first.
All right, fine.
So if you want to watch us, join us live around 10 o'clock, probably around 10:30, I would guess, after we get set up and stuff.
Yeah, thank you to everybody who's listening this morning and watching on Facebook Live. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we have a winner.
We do.
Another Trace Adkins concert ticket winner. Now, how did they win these tickets?
Okay, so what she did was she commented and shared our Facebook Live, and then she went on the podcast post, posted her favorite recap of the day, and we pulled her name out of a random hat.
And it's, I believe, Clara Price.
Clara Price.
Way to go, Clara.
Yay, Clara.
So you get the tickets, so contact us. We'll contact you, so you have to come out here and get them.
Yeah.
Because we don't have time to mail them.
No.
The show's tomorrow. This is Thursday.
That's
tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night at the Sand Mountain Amphitheater in Albertville. Trace Adkins and Drew Baldridge together. If you don't have tickets, get them. Looking for something to do? Yeah, it's going to be a little cool, but hey, it's fall. Get outside and enjoy a good concert.
Yeah.
I think it's the last big one of the year, too, at the Sand Mountain Amphitheater.
Well, they said it was the last one, but they also said that they're moving the skating rink to downtown.
Oh, that's right.
And that frees them up for a few weeks. So they said if something fell into our laps, we wouldn't turn it down.
Okay. If it happens, we'll let you know.
So we'll see.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff. Hey, coming up later on, we'll be announcing our Student Athletes of the Week. We do that on Thursdays at 7:10. And a local lady was on the Wheel of Fortune last night.
Yeah, so I meant to tell you before we started the show.
Okay.
I found her on Facebook.
Did you?
And I sent her a comment on her. She did a picture of her on the show. And I sent her a comment and I said, hey, WQSB Radio wants to interview you.
Yeah.
Give us a call. So we'll have to watch the phone lines today.
So we'll talk about that coming up in a couple of minutes. But first, it is cold. By the way, sunny, 65. Not as windy. The wind's dying down finally, but we have frost. So Thursday, October the 17th, 2 weeks from today is Halloween.
No.
Yeah, 2 weeks from tonight. Tonight, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
So anyway, what's going on today?
Okay, this is one of my favorite days. It is National Pasta Day.
Yes, I love pasta.
I love pasta so much.
There's so many kinds. Now, pasta's like what, a good protein? Good.
No. It's just high carbs.
Oh, it's not good for you?
No, it's not good for you.
Oh, okay,
Starch and carbs.
Well, shoot. All those days of eating SpaghettiOs, I thought I was actually eating healthy.
What? Did you?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just noodles. I thought I'm eating healthy.
No, pasta's carb loaded. Like, if you want to gain weight, you eat pasta.
Oh, that explains it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just a little back history. Pasta was brought to America by early Spanish settlers.
Thank you, Spanish settlers.
Thank you so much. But it wasn't popular until Thomas Jefferson made a trip to Paris and he fell in love with macaroni.
Well, thank you, Thomas.
And, thanks, Thomas Jefferson. And here are the top 3 most popular America's favorite pasta dishes. Number 3, fettuccine Alfredo.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
That's the top of my list.
But
man.
you love that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Number 2, macaroni and cheese. That is also the top of my list.
I'm surprised that's not number 1.
Hey, listen, by the way, just a little quick hello. Go to some chickens and order their mac and cheese bowl.
It is good.
Hey, there's Clara Price. Clara, you won the Trace Adkins ticket. Send us a message.
Yeah.
She's on our Facebook Live. The number 1 pasta is, guess what it is?
Spaghetti?
It's spaghetti.
Yes. I can see that.
Yeah, I don't love spaghetti that much. No, I like white cheese.
You don't like the red sauce?
Yeah, I don't like red sauce. I don't like marinara.
Well,
I don't dip my cheese sticks in it.
Well, where did SpaghettiOs fall on the list? Any idea?
Number 47.
Oh,
yeah.
You don't like SpaghettiOs?
I ate so many SpaghettiOs in college. I'm so burnt out, man.
I know, but they're a good meal and they're cheap, and they also had their own commercial, their jingle years ago.
Let's hear it.
Okay, here we go.
What do kids say when they're hungry at noon?
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
What do kids say when they pick up a spoon?
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
What do kids say when they want to eat soon?
Uh-oh.
And when they're saying this, they've got their fingers like an okay, putting it over their eye.
Oh.
And it comes with meatballs and Franks or plain. Which one do you like?
Franks?
Oh, well, hot dogs, basically. Supposed to be hot dogs.
That's like jail food. Like, that's what they serve you in jail. No.
Oh.
I want fettuccine Alfredo. I'm opting for the high class meal.
Some countries call them spaghetti hoops, spaghetti loops, or spaghetti rings. We call them SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs.
There's a little trivia. Did you know the guy who made this said the reason they chose the circles was because they had narrowed it down to the shapes were going to be either cowboys, Indians, astronauts, stars, or sports-themed shapes, and they chose something simple just to go with the O's. I cannot imagine cowboys.
I was about to say,
who would thought they wanted kids to like this, so they wanted cowboys and Indians.
I was about to say, how are the? Come on now. Now listen, I've seen the Disney princess macaroni and cheese bowls.
Yeah.
They do not look like princesses.
No, they don't.
And I don't think that SpaghettiOs could look like cowboys and Indians.
I wouldn't think so.
It's just that red sauce, man.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah. All right, anyway.
Now, here's something you need to know. Saturday Night Live's most recent episode this past Saturday, hosted by Ariana Grande and featuring Stevie Nicks, attracted 5.6 million viewers live, making it the most watched episode in over 3 years. It also became Peacock's most watched SNL episode.
Which I watched it yesterday.
Yeah, I watched it. I got some bad news.
Yeah.
This is really sad.
Okay.
Stevie Nicks needs to hang it up.
Really?
Yep. And I love her. Listen to me. Yeah. I love her.
She did her new songs.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No.
She's trying to get too political too.
Yes.
We don't need that.
It's all it's all politics, and it's just not right.
We don't need that. We need like the old Fleetwood Mac stuff, like Dreams is one of the best songs.
I was wanting to hear like, oh, there you go again. See? But it was weird. It's like she wasn't really there in the eyes. I don't know. I don't know. She looked hollow to me.
Yeah. I'll tell you that the reason SNL is big right now is political.
Yes.
I don't mean it's but they're the impressions they're doing with all the political candidates
are hilarious.
They're dead on it. They got Dana Carvey doing Joe Biden. They've got Andy Samberg doing Kamala's husband.
Yeah.
And Maya Rudolph doing Kamala.
Yes.
I don't know who the guy is doing Trump. I'm not sure who he is.
I don't know.
But they're good.
They're so good.
And they did a version of Family Feud.
Yes, it was so good. You can find it on Peacock if you have Peacock streaming. And it's the last episode, so it's going to be the newest episode.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, Stevie Nicks, and then at the very beginning of the show to open it up, you've got to watch the Family Feud.
And if you want to save yourself time, I watched the opening, which Ariana did some impersonations.
Yeah.
And then you go to skip over to the musical, then watch the news.
Yeah.
The opening's always the best. They do the political, then they do the news is awesome with Michael Che and Colin Jost.
Yeah, it is.
But anyway,
good.
I can say why. But then I skipped the rest of it. The skits are not very good. They're not very funny.
It was weird that with Stevie Nicks, I was just so disappointed.
Yeah.
Because I was so excited. And then, like I told you, her eyes are just hollow. It's like she just wasn't there.
That is sad.
I know.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what happened to me yesterday.
Okay.
I would like to say good morning to the woman yesterday that flipped me off.
Whoa. Flipped you off?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
We were driving down the road, and I started honking and waving.
Yeah.
And she gave me the old bird.
Flipped you off? That's rude. That's rude.
And by the way, your $8 Starbucks drink is probably not on the roof of your car anymore. That's all I was trying to do.
You're trying to help her.
Just trying to help.
Starbucks on the roof and
Starbucks on the roof. I'm like, hey, your $8 is up there. Flip off.
Serves her right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6:17.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
Since you've been going, I hated to hear this last night, and I wasn't a big fan of the band One Direction. They had some good songs, but one of the members has died.
Yes, it's so sad. So Liam Payne, he's one of the members of the boy band's One Direction, has died at the age of 31.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yes, Payne reportedly died after falling from his third-story hotel room in Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Goodness.
The circumstances of the incident are still under investigation. They are kind of playing around with suicide, and then they're kind of playing around with that he was really drunk.
That's awful. That is
so
horrible.
like there's lots of gossip,
a lot of rumors
and speculation. Yeah, but
they said he was acting very unusual just hours before the death.
Yeah, TMZ
So they don't
reported that he was just acting crazy hours prior to.
Oh, I hate to hear that.
I know, that's so sad. One Direction, he's gone. I bet that makes Harry Styles bummed out.
So I was going to ask, now Harry Styles he's still having a huge career.
Yeah.
Did Liam go on to do anything solo? I'm not familiar.
I don't think so. So three of them did. I cannot think of, if you're on Facebook Live, help me out with this, but one of them was Harry Styles. One of them was Zayn.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. My name is Roman. I've got a great new podcast just for you. It's the Life and Business Podcast. Life and business are inseparable, and as both become more complicated in the modern age, understanding how they work together is absolutely critical. I invite you to join us on my podcast where we have discussions about stories and ideas and how our lives interact with business, but without the distractions of irrational drama and clickbait. This is a Main Street discussion about life and business in America. The Life and Business Podcast, available on Apple Podcasts.
One of them was on The Voice, I think.
I don't want to wait forever.
Ooh, I hope that wasn't a hit.
It was.
Did it sound like that?
Yeah. till you come back home.
I hope they did some work on it in the studio.
Yeah, and then there's another one. I keep wanting to say Liam because I keep reading Liam, but I don't think it was him.
One of them, I think, was on The Voice, seriously, as one of the judges. I think it's one
of the judge, yeah.
I think.
What was his name?
We'll figure it out.
I'll have to look it up when we get done.
Look it up. Yeah.
Niall. Yes, thank you, Kendra. Niall Horan.
He was on The Voice.
Yes, Niall. I knew it. I just could not think. Beth was like, I just knew of Liam and Harry.
Okay.
Yeah. Scott Chambers said that sounds like the wrong direction.
Easy, Scott, there. Scott, what do they call you, darling?
Is that dark humor? Is that dark humor?
All right, let's move on.
After the photo went viral worldwide, Florida officials arrested Giovanni Almada Garcia.
Yes, and he should be.
Oh, yes. I didn't know this was... Okay.
He's the one
he
that
left
tied
his
the
dog tied up, and the water was chest level,
yes.
And they had evacuated everybody in the area. Police heard a dog barking. They walked up and saw a dog tied to a fence,
yep.
And the water, like I said, was to his chest. The dog's name is Trooper. He was abandoned. Garcia claimed that he left the dog while escaping the hurricane.
And tied it up where it couldn't move.
Infuriates me.
Yes.
Infuriates
Luckily, somebody saw it and they untied it. And the good news is the dog is safe. You can see a picture of the dog, Trooper, on her Facebook, and he's now awaiting adoption.
Yes.
He'll be adopted quickly.
Oh, he's already adopted, I'm sure. Because I'll take him in a heartbeat.
And yes, I'm glad the guy got arrested. And thank you to Governor DeSantis, who pointed this out and said, hey, if anybody knows whose dog this is and did this, let us know.
Yeah, and it went viral.
The person will be arrested.
Yeah.
And
it went absolutely viral. There was no hiding behind that one. I cannot fathom in my head wrapping a dog to a chain link fence, knowing that hurricane weather is coming, and leaving it outside.
Knowing it's going to drown. If they're looking at, 10, 12 foot.
If it had been just a few more hours, that dog would have drowned and died.
Would have died a horrible death.
And you know what? There's probably so many stories like that up in North Carolina that we don't know about.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So.
All right, 6:31.
WQSB, Mornings with Barry and Holly.
Time for Holly's pile of stories. And we're talking about, remember the old Viewmaster toy?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
A lot of kids had these. I know they still make them. They kind of made a big comeback a few years ago. And describe that.
Okay, so it's a little handheld projector screen. I can't say that. You put cartridges in with
like a little disc.
Little disc with little black. It looks black.
Yeah.
But when you look up through the light,
it looks so cool.
You can see pictures.
Yes.
Then you snap down the little side lever and it changes pictures.
So here's the question for you. Mattel teaming up with Sony Pictures, you tell me they're going to make a movie based on the Viewmaster.
Yes.
What kind of movie? And they're doing all these toy movies now. Of course, Barbie was huge.
Yeah.
But how can they make a Viewmaster movie? What do you think?
I don't know. So here's a little piece of neat information. The Viewmaster toy, I asked you if you had one, and you didn't.
No, but Reed and Reagan both did. They loved it.
And then you said your kids did. It actually came out in 1939, so you could have had one.
May have, and my brothers probably hid it from me.
Yeah, well, that could have happened.
Yeah.
Mattel's also working on a long list of projects based on the toys, and here it is, including a live-action Barney movie.
No. Don't need that.
Hard no on that one. Hard pass. And a Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie.
That would be good. Did you ever have them?
Yeah.
But how you can do a whole movie?
I was about to say, that sounds awesome, but think about how much do you want to watch of that?
Transformers is enough.
Yeah.
We don't need Rock'em Sock'em. And how about Uno?
There's one about Uno.
Why do we need a Uno movie?
I don't. Do you win? Do you lose?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
It makes no sense.
I have no idea. Anyway.
Sometimes they go too far with these.
They do.
Yeah.
Quit doing live action stuff. We don't need a live action Barney movie.
No.
Nobody wants to watch that.
No,
not Barney.
Yeah.
Netflix announced a new Sing short titled Sing Thriller, set to the premiere on Halloween. It features voice actors like Matthew McConaughey, Scarlett Johansson, and Tori Kelly performing a Halloween-themed thriller dance.
I love the Sing movies. Saw them both. Love both of them.
Yeah, they're cute. They're really cute.
So there's going to be like a little short 5-6 minute thriller sing movie based on Michael Jackson. That'd be good.
It'll be released on Halloween.
I'll find that.
And CBS announced that a new medical mystery drama series, Watson, inspired by Sherlock Holmes' sidekick, will debut on January 26th. The show follows Dr. John Watson after Holmes' death.
Ooh, do you like Sherlock Holmes, those movies?
No.
I love the books.
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you liked a good mystery.
I love mysteries and I love true crime. I don't want to say I love murders. That's weird. But I love true crime.
Okay.
But Sherlock Holmes is like,
He's like the best. He's okay, fine.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Is he real?
I don't know.
Was he real or fake?
I think he's fake. I don't think he's a real person.
What? I think he might have been.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't check it. Does your home need a freshen up? Aqua Bright Exterior Cleaning's team of experts uses top-of-the-line equipment to gently wash away dirt, mold, and grime, revealing the original beauty underneath. Whether it's high siding, dingy driveways, or weathered decks, Aqua Bright Exterior Cleaning brings your home back to life. Licensed and insured, give Casey a call, 256-673-8519, or find them on Facebook. Aqua Bright Exterior Cleaning for your best price, guaranteed. So we love good times, we love good stories. And you may have seen this, there's a picture of the airplane pilot with a kitten on her Facebook page.
Aww.
But we had the 2 big hurricanes over the past month.
Yeah.
Well, Southwest helped out. They flew a plane down and helped bring back 145 shelter animals who had been misplaced by the hurricanes.
Oh.
They just were picked up and they were taken to area locations. No, they didn't know who they belonged to. They couldn't find homes, so they took them to these locations. So Southwest flew down with Lucky Dog Animal Rescue, and they transported these to South Carolina. Then they transported them to Wisconsin, and the airplane pilot who was aboard saw a kitten and thought, I want to adopt the kitten.
Aww.
And he did.
I love that.
Yeah, so Captain Matthew Prebish, the flight's pilot, decided he would adopt the kitten. So you can see the picture of the pilot, and you see the kitten. You see the pretty little kitten on her Facebook page.
Yes, so cute.
That's the one that he adopted.
Yes.
They named it Avery, by the way.
Aww.
So Avery the kitten.
I love that.
And I know that I believe this is one that our buddy at Second Chance Shelter, they do a lot of work with the shelters in Wisconsin. So this could be the same shelter. I don't know. But they do a lot of work with rescue dogs and animals. So thank you. That's awesome. So 145 animals were taken there. Now they're looking for homes. But these are some of the animals who could have just been left out there, like that guy did the dog, that tied it up to the fence, but instead they're now looking for homes and have a good chance of being adopted. So not just dogs, either dogs and cats.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. It kind of makes me feel like, if you left your animal behind, you don't deserve it anyway.
True. Let it go to a good home. Who will not leave it behind.
Yeah.
All right, quote time. Morning's quote of the day. What you got today?
All right, I have my quote, and it says, don't stumble over something behind you.
So what does that mean to you?
I love that. I love it because we've gone through so many things in our lives and so many obstacles that we could get hung up on, but the best thing that you can do is just move forward.
Yeah. It's like what Jelly Roll said once when he was talking about the windshield in front of you. And he said the windshield is much bigger than the rearview mirror that's looking behind you.
Yes.
There's a reason for that, because you need to focus on what's in front of you, not what's behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the windshield is so much bigger. Just concentrate on that. All right, 7:15.
WQSB Mornings with Barry and Holly.
Yeah, it was dealing with our Come On Man story, because I mentioned to you that there's a guy in Poland who's come up with a new perfume that smells like potatoes.
Okay.
And I was saying, why? Why? And what do potatoes, I know that you're going to say, well, they smell like potatoes, but do they really have a unique smell, the potato? I know when they go bad in like the sack, they smell horrible when they get a rotten one, but just a regular potato.
Okay. It says it has earthy notes of beetroot, golden wheat, pine, and leather. It's available for $170 for 1.7 ounces.
So it's like somebody said, I met this guy. He's great and all, but he just don't have that beetroot, golden wheat, piney leather smell. I miss it. If he had that, then I probably would marry him. Is that what happened?
What if you were like, oh my gosh, listen, girl, I went out on a date last night and he smelled just like potatoes.
Yeah. Now, is it a cologne or is it perfume? I'm guessing perfume is for the ladies, or can anybody wear it?
I mean, I think anybody could wear it.
I would think so.
I think a potato is unisex.
I do. I don't think they have a sex at all.
No, I don't think there's male and female potatoes.
I know when they get older, they start sprouting little things.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, not
Those
really.
Those could be just like appendages.
Yeah, and this is a guy in Poland. He must really be bored.
He's got to find him another job.
$170 for a 1.7 fluid ounce bottle of potato perfume.
Yeah. You sit down across your dinner date and you're like, oh my gosh, you smell so good.
Oh, it smells so good. What are you wearing? I'm wearing a potato number 2.
What is it called? O'Day potato?
Yeah, O'Day Spud.
O'Day Spud. There we go. There we go. There we go. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yep. That is weird.
Because I told you, yeah.
It says it's going viral.
Yeah, people are loving this in Poland. I'm looking at the bottle on her Facebook page. I wish I could scratch it and sniff it. I'm curious what it smells like.
I'm just going to keep my Sol de Janeiro.
Yeah. And I told you when I was little, I had a Mr. Did you ever have a Mr. Potato Head?
Yes, Barry, I did.
Did you?
Yes.
You don't want me to tell my story?
Go ahead.
Had a Mr. Potato Head.
Yep.
And left it in the floor one night, and sure enough, the dog ate all the little pieces. Didn't eat the potato, but ate all the little pieces, the little arms, every bit of it.
Oh.
And that's the bad news.
You got to pass it, though.
Good news is, the next day I had a brand new toy. It was Mr. Poophead.
That is not what you said on my live stream.
But I had to change it, yeah. 740.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
Wait,
There's walk-up music.
Yeah. Are we doing that?
There we go.
Now
He's
we can
been
talk.
gone on vacation for the last 3 days.
Yeah, on a very much deserved vacation, I would say.
Well, I still worked a little bit, just change of scenery.
He came back today for one reason. He's going to go with us, and he wants to shoot gel balls at me also.
No. Only I get to do that.
Well.
And Devin's going to say, don't shoot each other.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, okay. And then I'm going to blast you.
Yeah. Devin, when the bell rings or whatever the officials start, it's on.
The gel blasters.
But Will be the one that is recording the live.
So tell them what we're doing today, Will.
So we're going to go to the Alabama Firearms Academy. So they do what's called like a haunted bunker. So they take part of their building and they turn it into basically like a haunted house or a haunted bunker. And then they give you these little, I guess you would say...
They're like Orbeez?
Yeah, that's really what it is. And they go through, and you can go through and shoot stuff. Don't shoot each other, but you face like zombies and other things like that. So it's going to be a family thing. So anybody, what they say, I think 7 or older, 8 or older,
I think so,
can do it. So
yeah.
Is it painful to get shot by the water ball?
You will find out.
I guess we'll find out. Yeah.
You're going to shoot me first?
If you started, it's on.
Okay.
All rules out. So
Okay.
Devin, be prepared.
And I'm not liable for any injuries that may occur.
I mean, like Beth is saying, what if it's like, oh, it's so dark, I can't see anything. Oh, there's a zombie.
Accidentally.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was actually Holly. My bad.
But I think they're like the little Nerf guns that, you see that people shoot. And then they have like little gel blasters. So it'll be fun.
It will be fun.
We're going to do Facebook Live this thing?
Yeah, just check in around 10:15, 10:30. We're going to meet Devin at 10 o'clock, but we have to go over the rules. We have to go over the videos. We have to get everything set up.
Life insurance policy, the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, you're on life insurance?
You're going down.
Am I on there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Workers' comp. How's our workers' comp policy?
Yeah.
I have to ask Rachel about that.
We would take Rachel, but she's so skinny we could never turn sideways.
We'd never hit her.
Unless she stuck her tongue out, we wouldn't see her. Like a zipper.
Ew.
You ready for some nuggets?
Yeah, that's weird.
Holly's knowledge nuggets. So that's the only reason Will came back, cut his vacation short to come back and hear these things.
He did. He said, Ariel, listen, honey, I've got to go back. Holly's got knowledge nuggets.
My brain is empty right now. Fill it up. So you got 3 things for us?
I've got 3 things. So more women know how to tie a man's necktie than men do.
I would say that's
I'd say pretty accurate.
I would say that's accurate.
Because
Yeah.
when I was younger and it come time to wear a tie, I didn't know it. I always had to get Mama to tie it for me.
Mama would. Can you still tie a tie?
I had to get the YouTube video out to watch
that's
it.
right. When we went to the Abbey Awards, you told me you had to Google how to tie a tie.
And refresh memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
Do you know how, Will?
Of course. I could see Will being an expert.
He's a sharp-dressed man.
The double Windsor knot and all that good stuff.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
Impressive.
Okay. Gotcha.
Well, I've never had a reason to tie a tie, to be fair. I've never worn a tie, and my exes were never classy enough to wear a tie.
Whoa,
so,
good one.
61% of people polled say that they would rather go on a nice, relaxing
You quickly
vacation.
shifted gears there. I'm sorry. I was still working on the tie.
I was joking. I swear I was joking.
I know.
I've
you're
got
kidding.
totally joking.
She's totally serious.
That was just for no, I'm not. That was just for a laugh. 61% of people polled said that they would rather go on a nice, relaxing vacation than have a traditional family Christmas.
Whoa.
So, Will, you travel a lot. Would you rather be like with your family at Christmas at home, or would you rather be traveling on a nice vacation?
Wow.
I would probably do the traditional Christmas, but in the past, we've done a traditional Christmas on vacation.
Oh.
So instead of us
a
having
combo.
So have everybody go to
That's good.
where we went this weekend or somewhere else.
That would be
combine
good.
It a
How was
little
that?
bit.
Was that better, or would you rather be at home?
I liked it a lot better just because the crowds were less, because everybody goes home for Christmas, so some of those touristy places aren't as crowded.
What about you, Barry?
That's tough because you're saying 6 out of 10 people would rather go on a vacation and skip the Christmas with the family.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What's the 4 Christmases?
Oh,
Where they kinda like go to Hawaii.
And is that the one where they were faking and they end up having to go to all
They
the
had to go to all of them.
Reese Witherspoon and
there is nothing in the world that would take me away from my home on Christmas Day. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing in the world. I don't care if it was a trip to the Bahamas and it was free and it came with $1,000 per diem. I would still pick traditional holiday family at home with my girls.
I agree. It's a good time to be with the family.
Yeah,
I
it
agree.
is.
Yeah.
11% of people have a smartphone with a cracked screen.
How many?
11%. Anybody?
Mine is not cracked, but I noticed.
Oh, yeah, that's low.
Noticed earlier, it's got like a little star almost on the side, which I didn't realize I had it until a few days ago.
See, mine's. I've got a bubble. I thought that was a crack. It's just a bubble.
I'd say that'd be more.
I'd say more than 11.
It's got to be more than
I've
11.
seen some. I don't know how they even use it because they're not cutting their finger off.
I know.
It's shattered, and they're still there using it.
If you okay, so it stresses me out to the extreme when people don't have screen protectors on their phone.
I don't.
Will, oh my gosh, that drives me insane. What if you drop it?
Yeah, what if we shoot you with a gel pellet?
Yeah. Well, we can set it up and shoot it so I can get the updated 16 or whatever. So use
for free.
For target practice.
All right. Well, good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Will. Good to have you back. 7:56.
WQSB. Mornings with Barry and Holly.
John Morgan and Jason Aldean and friends like that. 803. We got us a friend here who's listening and watching.
Yes, Caitlin.
Caitlin and Coveley.
Caitlin and Coveley. Thank you so much for watching.
See Coveley's picture, the little llama out there.
Coveley, look at that belly.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
How many months is she?
Caitlin?
Yeah.
Or Coveley?
No, Coveley.
I have no idea how.
She's 8 or 9 months.
Caitlin's like 2,000 months, I think.
No, she's not.
I have no idea. But Coveley, I guess 6, 7 months old.
Yeah, I think she's a little bit older than that. But I think she is. But you know what really grinds my gears?
What?
When you're talking to a mom and they're like, yes, this is my daughter and she's 42 months old. Like, don't just tell me how old she is. I can't do math.
I went to Crossville.
I don't know math.
Give me the years.
I failed. I took Math 97, where we learned to add and subtract, and it wasn't even counted on my transcript.
Really?
Yes, it's called remedial.
Yeah.
But I you can call it other things.
Yeah,
anyway.
Sesame Street math is what I took in college. I had to go back to the very beginning. Big Bird was teaching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 8:03. Country News is coming up.
It's day 4. Tell me something good.
Couple of feel-good stories. The first one, yesterday, we didn't get around to it, but we need to because there's a golden retriever that's part of a college marching band.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Now, it's not part of the show other than it walks next to the young lady who's a member of the band, and it's like her support dog.
Yeah, but he even has on a little hat that matches the other hats.
It's the University of Northern Iowa Panther Marching Band. Now, you can go back to yesterday's Facebook post we put up, and you can see a picture and more. I think there's even a video of him, and he's belongs to sophomore Gabby Reeson. And Gabby's a sophomore there, and she's an elementary education major, and she's had Winnie for a year and a half. Now, Winnie is trained and helps Gabby because she has a POTS. Now, what is that exactly again?
It's POTS. It's when you stand up. It's from where you go from one position to another, and your heart goes out of rhythm, and you feel like lightheaded or faint.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So to keep from not being part of the band worked with her and said, yes, we'll let you have the dog in the show. Would love this to happen. And the dog is now part of the show. It performs and practices next to her whenever she's at practice.
Oh.
And even has headphones to protect her hearing because the band is so loud.
I love it. It's
That is
so
sweet.
cute. I know.
So I love that they're working with her and letting her still be part of the show and have her dog on the field.
Yeah.
Then the other one goes to, from today, the guy wanted to propose to what he hoped would be his fiance, and he had an idea, and he was flying home. He was going to be arriving at Houston's George Bush International Airport a few days ago. He knew that she was going to be waiting for him to pick him up at the airport. Mm-hmm. So he called the airport and said, here's what I want to do, and they agreed to it. So he carried on, I think it's 40 roses, single roses, onto the plane, and then had them ready because he went around to each passenger and gave them a rose and said, well, here's what you do, and gave them a picture of her and said, here's what she looks like. When you get off, she's going to be right by, at the gate.
Yeah.
Walk over and hand her a rose. Don't say a word. And they all did it, all 40 of them. And then he was the last one off the plane. Then he followed them, was walking behind her with the final rose, walked over to her, got down on one knee, and asked her to marry him.
Aww.
And there she is with the 40 roses that the passengers all gave her as they were coming off. And yes, she said yes.
Well, you know what would be awkward?
Yeah.
To be the first one to have to hand the rose because you're like, is that her? Oh, wait a minute. Is that her? Oh, is that her?
They all give it to the wrong person.
Yeah, what if they give it to the wrong person?
Then he's got to go over there and yank the roses out of their hands.
No, the roses go over here.
And then give it to the real person.
Yeah.
But United worked this up, and it's beautiful. You can see pictures of him and her on her Facebook page. And she said yes.
Love it. I love it.
They're going to get married. All right, it's 8:18.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
Morning's crime story. Looking at the picture, there's a skeleton in the car, and the guy got in trouble. It's in one of those, one of the towns that has the carpool lanes, which I know like many towns have these.
Yeah, we don't have them, but I've seen them before.
If you go faster and there's more than one person in there, you're allowed to get in that lane and drive faster.
Yeah.
Well, the guy, I guess, got tired of not having anybody to ride with him, so he got him a skeleton. Then he thought, I just need some kind of, the head, of course, looks like a skeleton, so he got a mask. He got the mask from Ghostface from Scream, basically, similar to it, and put it on the skeleton.
Okay.
I guess it worked for a day or two until somebody finally noticed it, and the police in California pulled in behind him and said, wait a minute, that's not a real person.
How do you explain that one?
I don't know. So they pulled him over. It's the skeleton with a ghost-faced mask on, sitting in the passenger seat.
Oh,
look at the picture.
Gosh.
You see it on your Facebook?
Yes, I saw it.
I mean, I wonder how many days I wanted it to take for somebody to see him go flying by them. Because if he's going by in that lane, he's on the left, basically. And as he goes by them, his passenger is going to be right next to the other car, so they can see the passenger really easily.
Actually, this is not Ghostface. This is an extremely scary...
Like an extreme ghost face.
Like an extreme ghost. This is similar. Scary.
Yeah.
And then it's just a skeleton, and he's got him buckled up. What? I mean...
So he got a ticket.
What?
Yeah, because that's not a passenger, and he was lying. He was trying to cheat.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't do that.
No, got in trouble. Yeah, so they caught him. So look at the picture on there. He thought that would fool people enough that they would never notice it was not a real person.
Then why not use like a Donald Trump mask?
Yes.
Or like, that's just the first person that came to mind. Why not use a Okay, I'll be even. Kamala Harris
You can
mask.
get those and put that on there.
Why not? And I'm not saying which party I'm pulling for, but why not put a human face mask instead of this scary, terrifying, blackout eyes, mouth wide open?
I guess that's all he had.
Okay.
And he didn't go to the store. They said this will work.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, it didn't work.
Yeah.
The front office guy.
We don't have any walk up music for Seth.
What kind of walk up? What would you want, Seth? We need to find you.
Is he still Seth, the new guy? I mean, because he's not really new.
It can be anything you want, Barry.
Well, we used a sharp dressed man for Will. I don't know. We'll have to find something.
We'll work on it.
We'll find you. But anyway, you went to see Post Malone, and he was in Birmingham?
Yes, Oak Mountain Amphitheater.
Gotcha.
Yes, it was great. I mean, he had Muscadine Bloodline open up for him. They were fantastic. I mean, they went for 45 minutes, and it was nonstop. It was great. But Post Malone, he went for about 2 hours, and it was fantastic. He was screaming every now and then. I'm surprised he had a voice at the end, but it was great. But at the end, he announced that it was the last show at Oak Mountain Amphitheater. And that just shocked everybody around us. Everyone was just like, really? We didn't even know that, but apparently
they're tearing it down, and I think they're building a new amphitheater in its place, I believe, because this one is kind of outdated compared to some of the newer amphitheaters.
Yeah.
And that's funny to say because it looked fine to me. I was walking around like, this is a great venue.
Sure.
I mean, parking was right there. I mean, everything was just very, very close together, but it was nice.
So country songs, how many did he do? A lot of his country album?
He did about half of his new album.
Ooh.
And then he did, country versions of his old songs. So like country version of Better Now. He did a country version of Rockstar, which I didn't even know was possible.
A country version of Better Now?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, it was very good.
So would you say the whole show was like a country show?
Yeah, I mean, there were elements of hip hop in there and kind of rock in there, but it was
Mostly
basically country show. If you're going there to see his country stuff, you'll be happy.
Wow. Yeah, see, that's what I would be into. I want to see his country stuff.
I mean, he did a lot of his new songs, so it was very good.
Love that.
Would have been cool if some of the country artists like, say, Morgan Wallen or Luke Combs or Blake Shelton had walked out.
Yeah, I know. We were thinking, is Luke Combs going to be here? But he was doing, he's in North Carolina right now.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then I knew Morgan Wallen wasn't going to be there because at the end he did say Roll Tide, Post Malone did. So I knew Morgan Wallen wouldn't be happy about that, so that's probably why he didn't come. But we were all like, who's going to be here?
Yeah.
It was a great show.
In honor of the show, Seth may be getting a lot of Post Malone tattoos like he has.
Yeah.
On his face,
So next week I might come in with face tattoos.
Hey, you should be Post Malone for Halloween.
I could try.
You could do. I could paint them on you.
That'd be good.
You know what? Let's do it.
Okay,
You should try.
we're doing it.
All right.
And we're also taking suggestions on what you would like for us to be for Halloween.
Halloween.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
We're
That'd be
very
fun.
weird to go with Beetlejuice or Shrek. Those are the two options right now.
Scott Chambers says Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. I think I need a reason to wear that bodysuit that's been hanging up in my closet.
Didn't realize you had one.
Yeah, it's full sequin, diamonds, all kinds of. I mean, it looks looks like a bathing suit, but it's like not. It's a Taylor Swift
I
suit.
had no idea.
I've just been waiting to break it out.
Okay.
We'll
have to.
I guess we're going with that then.
I guess so. All right, Seth, good to have you in here with us.
Thank you, guys.
And before we head out, the morning's quote of the day, short and sweet, but it's a good one.
Yeah, it says, don't stumble over something behind you. And that just means that we've all gone through some hard times lately. We've all struggled with things or people or accidents or bills or problems, whatever it is. Don't stumble over it when you're trying to move forward. Just move forward and leave all of that behind.
Good stuff. All right, it's 8:53.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant, WQSB.
Does your home need a freshen up? Aqua Bright Exterior Cleaning's team of experts uses top-of-the-line equipment to gently wash away dirt, mold, and grime, revealing the original beauty underneath. Whether it's high siding, dingy driveways, or weathered decks, Aqua Bright Exterior Cleaning brings your home back to life. Licensed and insured, give Casey a call, 256-673-8519, or find them on Facebook. Aqua Bright Exterior Cleaning for your best price, guaranteed.